What's going on, guys? It's Dre here. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing another career simulation, this time featuring none other than David Pastrnak. The man has been on a tear. He scored 60 goals not that long ago with a hat trick. And Boston, what can I say? They have an unbelievable record of 63 wins. And it's amazing how they've been able to do this. But I'm actually curious to see how David Pastrnak's career is going to play out throughout our simulation here. Is he going to be able to bring another cup to Boston as he signed for another 8 years? Is he going to score another 60 goals? Let me know in the comments what you think. Is David Pastrnak going to score another 60 goals? Can he bring Boston another cup? But in the meantime, we're going to get right into this video. And if you haven't already done so, please make sure to hit like, smash that subscribe button. Every single sub helps me to reach my journey of 1,000 subs by the end of the year. I'm also looking for about 20 or more likes, so please hit the like button as well. So here we are. Patrice Bergeron, Taylor Hall, and David Pastrnak make up the first line, and Pastrnak at 25 is currently a 92 overall. So we're not gonna waste too much time. We're gonna get right into the videos and see exactly how he does throughout the year, and can he bring Boston to the promised land one more time. And Pasta carries Boston into the playoffs as Boston scores a total of 97 points to get in at the third seed with a 46-31 record. Pastrnak scores 41 goals, 45 assists for 86 points in 78 games. That's pretty good numbers for him, as the Bruins are eliminated in 7 games to the Edmonton Oilers in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Unfortunately, Pastrnak not able to get a cup, but he scores 22 points, 11 goals, 11 assists in 24 games total played. Those are pretty good numbers. Again, just couldn't do it as well, but and again, there's next year. So Pavelski and Marchand now lead the first line with Pasta. He's at 94 overall. And once again, Boston's back in the playoffs with a 45-34 record for a total of 93 points. And Pasta leads the way with 106 total points, scoring 38 goals and 68 assists in 82 games. Again, solid numbers for Pasta in the playoffs. 6 games played, 3 goals, 1 assist for 4 points, as Boston's eliminated in 4. Toes and Marchand are now leading the charge in the first line with Pasta, as he's still at 94 overall. And the Bruins do not make the playoffs, 38-39 for 81 total points. Pasta scores 24 goals, 56 assists for 80 points in 78 games. Now he's back with Domi and Marchand on the first line as Boston, number 1 line, as he's trying to get back in there. And Boston does get back to the playoffs with 46-27 record for 101 points. David Pastrnak scores 52 goals, 48 assists for 100 points in 82 games played. Well, can I say, Pasta, you're a beast. And Boston's eliminated in the second round to the New Jersey Devils, who end up winning the cup. In 12 games played, 5 goals, 5 assists for 10 points for Pasta. Good numbers, but not enough to carry the Boston past the second round. Once again, Marchand and Domi are his line mates on the first line. And Boston, once again, does not make the playoffs. 33-45 record for only a measly 70 points. Pasta scores 42 goals, 41 assists, 83 points in 79 games. Marchand and Domi, once again, are still the top line, as Pasta is now 30 years old and 93 overall. Boston with a 42-32 record with 92 points is in the playoffs, and Pasta only in 50 games played, 24-30 for 54, as he was injured throughout the season, still over a point a game. And Boston once again eliminated in the first round, and the Lightning are your Stanley Cup champions. In 5 games played, Pasta 1 point. I needed more from you, Pasta, to carry this team, but it is what it is. So now he's still with Domi, and Taylor Hall is now back on line 1, and he's back to a 94 for Pasta. The Boston Bruins scored 107 points total for 52-27 record to get into the playoffs. Pasta in 82 games, 39, 50, 89 points. Solid numbers again. You are a beast. You keep doing what you're doing. And Boston's eliminated in the first round, and the Ducks are your Stanley Cup champions. In 5 games, he scores 5 points, 3 goals, 2 assists. Pasta, what can I say? I need more points from you. Domi and Hall are still his line mates, and he's a 94 overall at the age of 32. Boston's are in the playoffs with 106 points, 48-24 record. So that's good numbers. Let's see what Pasta does in 81 games, 38 goals, 50 assists for 88 points. Still a point per game player. Can't ask for better numbers than that. But you got to step in the playoffs. And as he eliminated in the second round to the Florida Panthers in 10 games, 3 goals, 6 assists, 9 points. Once again, Pasta, you got to step up in the playoffs if you got to give Boston another goal. Cole Perfetti and LaSalle are now his line mates, and Boston has 130 points, 63 wins, 15-4, same record as he has right now. Pasta scores 44 goals, 42 assists for 86 points, as he scores 82 in 82 games. And Boston loses the Stanley Cup to the Calgary Flames in 6. Unfortunately, Pasta does not help, because he only scored 15 points, 24, 7, and 8. Pasta, I need you to do better. You got to get more points. You got to be a better point producer for your team to get somewhere. So Lascelles and Perfetti are going to stay on the first line, and hopefully to keep the same magic that they had in the previous season. So going forward, Boston is in the playoffs, but this time a big drop-off, only 92 points, 44 and 34. Pasta 82, 44 goals, 42 assists, 82 points. Once again, still good numbers. Boston doesn't get past the second round to Detroit, and the Kraken are your Stanley Cup champions again. Pasta in 12 games played, 6 goals, 5 assists for a total of 11 points. Pasta, I need again your great regular season, but not too much in the playoffs. Perfetti and Lysol again. Boston 104 points, 48, 26 points. Pasta 41, 47, 88. It's a common trend. This guy has a 40 goal average scorer. So he's doing very well. And Boston does end up winning the Stanley Cup this time, getting some revenge on the Calgary Flames, taking them out in 7 games. David Pastrnak, congratulations. You got Boston another cup. With 10 goals, 16 assists for 26 points in 25 playoff games. You're bringing Beantown another cup. Perfetti and Lascelles are back on your top line. And Pasternak's 36 years old. With 101 points, the Boston Bruins make it to the playoffs with a 46-27 record. Pasta scores 30 goals, 54 assists for 84 points in 82 games played. Those are good numbers still for an aging Pasta. And Boston makes it back to the Stanley Cup Finals, only to lose to the Minnesota Wild in 7 games. Pasta wanted that back-to-back cup, but that was not to happen. In 23 games played, David Pastrnak scores 5 goals and 13 assists for 18 points in the playoffs. Unfortunately, it was not enough to carry the team to the promised land, but still overall good numbers for a 37-year-old. Pasta decides to call it a career in this season, ending it with 1,378 career games played, all with one team, which was the Boston Bruins, scoring 657 goals for 800 assists with 1,457 total points and a plus-minus of 254, but who's keeping track of that, right? Anyways, he didn't score any 60 goals, but he was well over a point a game. Superstar elite talent for Pasta. He's 37 years old, hangs it up, takes 2 cups home, most recent a couple years ago, and he's also a 209 games played in the Stanley Cup playoffs with 80 goals, 109 dimes for 189 points total. In my book, he had a great career. He was not able to crack the 60 goal mark like I was expecting him to do, because in career right now he does have over 60 goals. But nonetheless, he had a phenomenal career. Also, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, take care.